USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Great solos don't make a symphony. In music or AI, get AI that's in tune with your business at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
If you don't change this, the negative in your life will never end. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about why the hardships, the pain, the loss continues to thrive, and how to shift into the positive reality that's meant for you. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Now, before we get into this, remember, we are the rising tide. So if there's something in this message, if you perceive differently, if you move differently, if you think differently from something here, leave a comment, share this video, give it a like, give me a review so other people can come in and expand with us. We are the rising tide that lifts all ships, so we do this together. We have to take control. We have to take the power back. It's time to recognize what we are. Think about yourself, whether you're sitting there, driving your car, working out, relaxing, wherever you find yourself, focus on you. What are you? Why are you here? Why are the things happening that you're experiencing? What is the point of all of this? These are powerful questions that eventually you get to decide what they mean. You get to decide what you are. All around you, there's people that are living their dreams and there's people that are dreaming their dreams. Who are you going to be? Is it time to be someone that lives in alignment with their higher self, or the resistance to that? There's so much in this world that's pressure, that's weight, that's friction, that's resistance. And you are either a co-creator in that energy, or you're someone that recognizes that you go through the energy and you can rise above. What you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. And the number one thing that you always are focusing on is yourself. You might not be aware of it, but you are constantly focused on you. You are focused on what you believe the world is supposed to be. If you believe that bad things are happening, when they are, I'm not saying that this is unprovoked, when they are, you will constantly find more proof of that, and you will expand that in your life. If you've never heard this saying, you need to understand it. The path is always within. What that means is, wherever you want to go, however you want to experience, the path is within you. You have to find what's within you that you desire, and that's what you'll expand into the world. So no matter what situation you're in, you have to start finding what you would like the outcome to be. If you would like a joyful outcome, a loving outcome, a bright outcome, a wealthy outcome, an expansive outcome, whatever it is, you must, one, admit that to yourself. I want something good to happen. I want to receive money. I want to expand in health. I want to expand in wealth. I want to find love. I want to find joy. Whatever it is, you must admit it to yourself first. You need to be proud of the thing that you want to be. You must be loud about the thing that you want to experience, both internally in your mind and externally to the world. There should be no doubt in who and what you're about. Not within you or outside of you. So once you know what you're about, all you have to do is look at the world and attach yourself to the things that bring that energy out of you. So if you're looking for joy in your life, start finding something that can bring your joy. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world, but something that brings you joy. Once you're able to find that one thing that brings you joy, expand into it. Take time within it. Lean into it. Become comfortable receiving the joy of the thing. Then you move on to the next thing. You see, you must get better at attracting the energy you wish to receive, because if you do not, you will stay in the current reality in which you're in. This is where it gets confusing. This is where it gets difficult. This is where the setbacks happen. We don't strengthen the ability that we want to benefit from. We don't heighten ourselves. We don't put ourselves in alignment powerful enough with something, because the world is difficult. Some of us, it's harder than others. Some of us go through worse things. Some of us has harder start points. It's not fair. And so you can either say, well, it's not fair, so I will not succeed, and that will become your reality. Or you can say, okay, this experience I'm having, fairness is not something that's part of it. Fairness is irrelevant. Fairness is not something that I should be looking for. It's something I can create, but it's not here. It is not a part of this world. It is not built in, the fairness. And so then you start thinking, okay, what is it I want? I want to be rich. I want to be healthy. I want to be expansive. So you pick that thing. Let's say you want to be wealthy. Well, do you understand money? Look into your life. Where is the money? You say, oh, I don't have any money. Well, find some. Even just get yourself $1. How can you make that $1 grow? Then you start researching and learning, hey, is there a way to make this dollar grow? This dollar feels good to have. I would like to turn it into 2. And then once you can turn $1 into 2, you can turn 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, and you can learn how to expand something because you slowly start transferring into that energy. You cannot be out here looking, how do I make $1 million when you don't even understand how to turn $1 into 2? We have to work our way up to the higher energies versus saying, okay, I want this one, because the doubt that that can be yours is too extreme for most people. Everything's possible. You can go from 0 to 100, but I'm trying to give you a process that's repeatable. This is what I do when I work with people one-on-one. We make this shift. We start to learn to identify the things that they desire in life through I am statements and creating a vision of who and what they want to become. And so once we align those things, we start finding the pieces in their reality that will make those expand, and then they do. Whatever it is that you want, that answer is in front of you now. The thing that you desire is in front of you right now. You just can't see it because you're not aligned with it. You are not in the same frequency yet. But as somebody that has excelled in that thing, it would be all they could see. They could see anything but what that isn't. So we must change ourselves. That's why the path is within. And so you start with the smallest grain of sand that gets you into the energy that you desire. And then you expand that and expand that and expand that. And before you know it, because of your vision, because of what you're focusing on, because of what you're trying to pay attention to, your reality morphs around that. Now, the way the reality shifts, it feels like days. It feels like times. It feels like things happening. This person moves. This opportunity shifts. This person quits. And then you get this promotion. It feels like a stage of events, but in reality, and what's actually happening, that's just how we perceive it. You do understand that you are the perceiver of all of these things. These things don't exist without you. So when somebody moves and you get a promotion, or when opportunity seems to fall in your lap, that is the reality, the matrix changing into match yourself. So you don't need these steps to happen. You just need to level up into that energy. Once you can level up into the energy, the perception of that reality becomes what you're experiencing. So if everything sucks and you keep struggling, it's because of what you're paying attention to and what you believe about yourself. You must change those if you want a different experience. It is the gift. It's the gift to become the highest version of yourself. You have to understand that the reward of this world is who you get to be inside, not what you get to have outside. That's where we get so lost in chasing the material things, thinking that they're the solution without realizing they don't even exist without us. So how could they solve us? We are the solution. We are the power. We are the worth. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And we're going to step into some prompting, programming energy. So as you breathe in, say, I am, and then whatever it is that you desire. You want to step into money, then say, I am money. Whatever number, whatever word that resembles that for you, say it. I am health, I am joy, I am passion, I am love, whatever it is. Say that I am statement. And then as you hold your breath, imagine yourself walking across influential people in your life, people that you care what they think, that have impact on you. Imagine yourself walking by them pointing at you and saying, you are blank, with conviction in their eyes. And then as you exhale, allow any of the doubt, any of the weight to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go and take a deep breath in. And out. This world is happening for you. So many people are walking around as NPCs, non-player characters, meaning they are not engaged. They have allowed themselves to be part of the programming and forgot that they are the programmer of their experience. But we are no longer riding in that. We are no longer giving other people the power to write our energy, to write our fairy tale, to write our experience, because we are the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It'll keep you up to date with every single episode. If you haven't been getting the emails and you subscribed, make sure you check your spam filter. I know there was the email issue, and so people are now getting it in their spam. All you have to do is just bring that out there and you'll start receiving it on the regular. Plus, the Shift community is starting its traction. People are starting to join. We're starting to make that shift together. So we're going to be adding some content in this week. But if you want to join for free, make sure you subscribe to that email list, because that's the only way right now to join, because I'm sending out a link on every single email that gives you a free access link so you can join and watch the community get built together. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.